Collective gang, gang, gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful collective soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know in regards to collective gang, gang, gang. This could be for absolutely any zodiac sign. Come one, come all. Messages are, in fact, general, however, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Please, shoot me a comment down below. Little hey girl, hey. Whatever you want to add about the reading. Like the video. That's the way we energetically donate, y'all. It's free. Like the video. I appreciate those of y'all who do it every single time. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider doing that. We would love to have you join us. Everybody wish all the Scorpios a happy effing mother effing birthday. Let us know what y'all got going on, Scorpio gang gang. Happy birthday. So, look at this. This is chaotic. It's like they don't want me to shuffle the cards. Please. What is wrong with you? Y'all people just be coming in here acting like they run my shit. You don't run me, okay? You don't run this. Neither do I. Look at this. That's ridiculous. Okay. Listen, someone feels played, but the crazy thing is they're a player. The player feels played. Wah, wah, wah. I heard. The very first card out, we have canceled. So they feel like you dissed and dismissed them. I heard you're fired. Okay. You canceled this person. Or you're just not showing as much interest as you used to. They feel a deep rejection wound being bubbled over the surface. This is somebody who definitely has some form of a rejection wound. Yes, absolutely. So what they do is they reject people first. But I feel like you beat them to the punch. That's what this is about, you guys, okay? And because you beat them they release people. They let people go. They ghost people. They break up with people. They leave without a word, without a warning, like to get off on it. Look how excited this individual looks. This is what they do, but I feel like this is the position they think you're in. You weren't playing a game, but they were, and you happened to beat them. You happened to win without trying, and now they are obsessed. This person is absolutely obsessed. They are lurking. They're stalking. They're looking up your social media, whether you have one or not. Google Schmoogle is their best friend right now. It's very unhealthy. This is not to fearmonger. This is just this person. They're obsessing over how you did this, right? Or how they didn't see it coming, more notably. In this goals card, waiting, wanting what someone else has. They feel like you got to win. You weren't even trying. You're not playing a game. This is real. And this is also possibly what really grinds their gears. You weren't even playing. So you released this person. You let them go. They were planning to do that to you. You could have seen right through their bullshit. You could have seen right through this person. And they didn't even know it. You could have been reading them like a book. This one. You got out of dodge. You dodged a bullet. But I feel like this person they're not letting this go. So this almost feels like a little bit more of a forewarning. They are saying that you played this well. That you did. We have hardened heart. This is how they protect themselves. This person could have really liked you. I'm not going to lie. Okay, here's the thing. Who cares? But they could have actually really liked you. Chaos and confusion is in the reverse. You cut off anything that feels off. You cut off things that feel chaotic. You don't do confusion. You don't do gray areas. You don't do toxicity. So it was only a matter of time before you would have released this person to the community. The only difference is, because this is who they normally are, they're upset because they weren't planning to do that to you. This person does have a hardened heart, so I feel like they try to get you under control in other ways. They have to be in control when it comes to love, but I feel like the way in which they were trying to control you or the situation came off to you as chaotic and very confusing and extremely all over the place. Okay, an agent of chaos. So you detached immediately, abruptly. I feel like this person is waiting, okay? But they've been waiting longer than normal. It's sort of like whenever you did cut this person off, or whenever you do cut them off, upon the separation, they were just thinking it was a matter of time, because they do think that they're hot shit. Like, this person thinks that they're that guy, that they're that girl. That's also a part of this energy of hardening their heart. They had to like pump up their self-esteem, inflate it. They wanted you. Oh, this is karma. They weren't waiting for karma, but I think that's what this is. They were never planning to do this to you. They were going to treat you different, but they still couldn't get out of their own way. They still had a lot of very toxic traits about them. Things that they tried to use to control you, or things that you could see right through. This person was going to play this different. This is what they're saying, not me. And they got done the way that they normally do people. Self-love and independence is in the reverse. This is a codependent, and this is somebody who, yeah, I get that, right? This is why they had to harden themselves. This is why they had to always place them, pedestalize themselves in relationships and connections. They always wanted people who wanted them more than they wanted the other person. Like, they want a person to want them more. That's how they feel safe. Okay. And if they think that things are getting too hot and heavy, if they think that things are getting too deep, or when things do begin to get too vulnerable, too heavy, they create this chaos and turmoil. I feel like the sorrow and remorse card is this person now going back to think about how they may have made other people feel the way that you're making them feel, only you're not doing it with malicious intent. You can see this person's energy, their character, who they are. Like, you may be able to see them on a very deep level, deeper than anyone else, actually. This could be why they started to act out. They felt like you could see them. Look how this individual was kind of looking like, how fucking dare you talk to me like that? How dare you tell me about myself? How dare you call me out on my BS, right? It also gives the type of person who will be vindictive if you trigger them, or if you call them out on something. That really is a thing. They actually really liked you, though, is the problem, because now they can't release it. They can't let it go. In fact, they are completely obsessed. Yikes. Can you clarify this stand card? Fake, false, phony. Oh. So you could see right through the facade. You could see right through the fugazi bull that they were pulling. You could see them at their core. You may have called them out on it. And I feel like there was some kind of retaliation for making them feel seen. Yeah, runaway and avoidance. They avoid that. This person they avoid being fully seen, like, for who they are. There's a dark energy that really emanates in this person's sphere, but I feel like you brought a lightness about, but you still are no nonsense. You don't take BS. You don't stand for BS. And you also don't stand for fake, phony, fraudulent behavior, activity, or movement. So you're going to call it out. You called this person out. They expect people to just sit on the sidelines and look like this, but let them get away with stuff. And I feel like you weren't allowing them to get away with what they normally do get away with. The only difference between, and what they would have normally done is just cancel that person out next. But they actually freaking like you. So you beat them to the punch. They tried to go about it a different way, which made you be the one to cancel them. They are going to attempt to move on. For some of you, they already have. The lie has already been exposed. This is a full expose. They can't even go back to living the way that they were prior to you. They feel like you came in and changed up their whole thing. You effed up their whole shit. That's how I'm hearing that. So they can't even like lie the way that they used to about who they are, right? This is a mask that this person wears, a persona that they don't have a heart, right? Like that they don't really love like that they don't feel things, that they're not like other people. They actually view it as a weakness, only now they're the weak link. They have fallen for you. I'm not going to lie. Whatever time you spent in were around this person, they replay the dates, they replay the conversations, they replay the outfits you wore, how you smelled, what you wore, how you looked at them, how you touched them, all of those things. Only take what resonates. And this time, it wasn't fake for them. This is the type of person to fake an attraction, to fake, to love bomb. Ugh, this is nasty energy. I'm not going to lie, y'all. It is. This time, it wasn't fake for them. It wasn't. They are completely and utterly obsessed. You played this very well, but you weren't playing. I wouldn't put it past this person to start chasing you, okay? There's a codependent issue that they have going on here, where it's not that they're wanting to get their lick back, but it's kind of like they're wanting to come in and now they're the one who is acting the way that people would have normally act with them. They feel strung out. And it's also triggering that rejection wound. This could be somebody who in all their years, they may have gotten rejected once and never let that shit happen again, or it may have happened when they were a child, something like that, which hardened their heart, and they do the rejecting, which makes them feel good. It makes them be able to live the lie that they want to live. Yeah, I almost get that this person hates that they, to some extent, they did open themselves up to you. They had no choice, right? Your energy is very pure. These are their words, not mine, right? Anybody around you, you're able to see them fully and clearly. It's very pure what you give to people. It's different, it's pure, and it does open. It makes people want to open up. It makes people want to be vulnerable. So that hardened shit doesn't really work when it comes to you. They're realizing that now, but they're also wondering if this is just the price that they pay now for what they've done, right? There is this idea of this person going back and, yes, self-reflecting. But they also want to know how they can make it right. I don't know about that, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, right? I can't tell you what to do, but they have not been able to move on. They have tried, they cannot. They're hoping that you can have a change of heart. They've been waiting for you to have a change of heart. It hasn't happened. With nightmares here, this person could be dreaming about you a lot. You have taken over their mental space without their permission. They don't want this, but they cannot avoid it. It's unavoidable. This rejection is hitting them in a place that they haven't visited in many of years. It's a place that they keep locked, safe, away. It could just be the fact that you're not talking to them as often, because for some of you, you didn't fully cut this person off. Just take it how it resonates, right? It's a detachment. The detachment in and of itself, to whatever extent, they're kicking themselves because they actually fell for it. This is their words, not mine, right? Like they feel like they've opened themselves up too much, even if it wasn't enough. It was way too much. It was way more than they would have with anyone else. There could be this resentment as well, because it's just like some of the things that they feel like they did with you and for you and around you, they would not have allowed anyone else to see that, as if it's a effing gift to be in their presence or to have the treatment that they feel like they were giving you. You might not look at it as much, but to them it was a lot, because they don't normally do that. That's not who they are. That's not what they do. And yet again, here they are, like they feel really stupid. Ooh. Angry. King of Wands is in the reverse. Very insecure. They feel like they are on full display, a full expose of these wounds. Okay? People chase them. People don't walk away from them. They cannot effing believe you did this. They are always able to get away. Yeah, they're the ones who walk away unscathed with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And they've worked really hard to make sure it remained that way. And then here you come. So they are viewing this more as a karmic contract, right? Something that they've signed themselves up for. How can you go so long without talking to me is also what I'm hearing. People chase this person, you guys. They are finding it very hard to reconcile in their mind how one moment the two of you were like this, and then the next moment you were gone. The next moment they lost it. The next moment it was done. And you seem to just be going along with life, business as usual, yet they are in suffrage. So they're almost questioning if this is the seeds that they have sown. Yikes. That, along with the fact that they are still yearning to be around you, to be near you, to see what you're doing, to see what you're up to. Yep, we have the Ace of Swords crossing. So this person is struggling because there's so many unanswered questions, but I feel like that is the energy that they have sowed. These are the seeds that they have sown. They leave people destitute, without answers, in confusion, murky waters, not knowing whether they're coming or going. Yeah, it's like they leave people without themselves. And now they're the ones who feel at a loss. Wow, it's almost like they viewed you as the end all be all, like they were really going to do right by you. Ooh. And it ended up being the death, bitch. A death. I almost feel like this fake persona made this person think that everybody would accept all of their ways, but there was something here that you weren't willing to accept. And that is a shocker. For somebody who has inflated their ego so much, they started to believe the lies about themselves. But your behavior, somebody who they actually want, somebody who they have to admit to themselves that they want, that they thought they could have like something long lasting with you, you might not see that, but this is how they view it. For you to be moving how you're moving, it's like exposing the lie. Like, no. And I get that this person really hates how much they care about this. They do not normally care about stuff like this. Look, they don't know which way to go. We have the Two of Wands here yet again. Yep, they're lost. They do have options. They are uninterested. It's like everything is bland after dealing with you. They may have a few one-night stands, but nothing is clear. Nothing feels the same. This is definitely giving very lost energy. They could have tried to hop into something immediately after you. It's not working. They still feel out of balance. They still feel off kilter. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel the same. It is shallow. It is destitute. It has only led this person to, yeah, they feel like this is karma, you guys. They feel like you are their karma. And I believe them. I think they're on to something. They're currently in transition. This is one of the deepest karmic turns that I've seen in a reading, okay? This change of heart was swift, it was abrupt, and it was brutal. Or it will be. Y'all know this is, these readings are timeless. So this could be something that is currently unraveling or something that will unravel here in the future. They're learning about themselves by way of this heartbreak, by way of this shattering of their ego. They are going to try to go outside, but I feel like hermit mode is in game. They are going to be met with blocks. They cannot enjoy themselves. They can't be who they were before. This is a involuntary transformation. Let's hop over to the extended and see where this is actually going. Not that you'll be interested, but we'll see what this person has coming towards you so that you can prepare yourself, okay? I want to know what their intentions are moving forward. What are their next steps going to be towards this, okay? We'll see what offer they have. Have they transformed? In what ways? And that's for those of you who care. You don't have to actually care. We'll see exactly what it is that they are offering you. Like I said, what their approach is going to be and what their intentions are behind those movements towards you. We'll see what the best possible outcome is, whether you decide to re-engage this or not. This is fully for informational purposes. I feel like your job here is done. That doesn't mean that there isn't potential for those of you who still want to work this out. Let's see if that is possible. And for others of you, let's see what the new has to offer. It does look like the job here is done. You've done what needed to be done. And this person is definitely an excruciating pitfall at this time. It is karmic debt that is being paid up at this time. We're going to look into the new. We'll get all the details in terms of what the new cycle has to offer and the new person. Okay, so you're not wasting your time. Let's get the details in terms of who they are, what they have to offer, how you'll meet them. All right, whether you should focus on your money or if it's worth your while moving into something solid or long term with the newer person. Okay, we'll get time frames on both old and new, and we'll also pull advice. So I'll see you guys over in the extended. I'm gonna put the link down below in the description box. Click that like button and the subscribe button. I'll see y'all over there.